And we're back. And I'm not just saying back for another week of shows, people. I just did what I've never done. I deleted 22 minutes of a podcast. Why? It sucked. It fucking was bad. I mean, I was somber. I didn't come in with the right mentality. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm gonna be some late to working out later. And you know what? Fine. That's what it needs to be. Fuck it. You know? Fuck it, man. God damn. That show was trash. I was just not good and just doing some dumb shit. And it's gone. It's deleted. We're never gonna fucking talk about it. And it's all talk, baby. All talk, no thought. You're back for another episode. Episode 17. A special number. I'm just saying it cuz it's not special, but it is. But it's not, and the song is terrible. Oh. Actually, the song was great. The execution was terrible. And let's keep it real, the song was bad. And if you're hearing all the noises in the back, yes, that's maintenance next door. That's the second time I fucked up that word. God damn it. First time I recorded, I said maintenance. It's the maintenance next door. No, maintenance, bitches. And by bitches, I mean me's. Me-selves. And there's a fan on. Why? Because it's fucking Arizona. Do I need to say anything more? It's hot. And I need the fan. Or the AC. And the AC's louder. And so you got the fan. And am I probably sweating? Yeah. Without it, would I be sweating more? What the fuck are you asking that for? Duh. Why did I ask myself that rhetorical question and trying to explain it? Because it's dumb. And people would ask anyway because it's dumb. And they would ask. And I asked because I'm one of them dumb people. I would ask if it's someone else. If I was in the other shoe and someone was asking me and it was someone else doing this podcast and I was the other one. And I would be like, you know? Yeah. Anyway. God damn it. Okay, so I already went in on these topics. We're going to go through them again. How many topics did I hit? 2. Did I almost forget the first one? Yeah. I deleted out of my phone because I thought I'll never, delete a podcast show. Did I do that? Yes. Did I just remember what that first note was I deleted? Aha. And here it is. Ayesha Curry. Yeah, see, people who are listening to the podcast, they can't see, but Ayesha Curry, come on, girl. They can't see my face. But come on, girl. What you mean? You need men's attention to know that you have men's attention. Are you cray? You cray, right? Hey, am I older than you or are you older than me? It doesn't even matter. Are you cray? How long you been a girl? How long you been a light-skinned, pretty chick? Forever? Since you remember? And so that attention you used to get before you locked down young Steph, but you killed her with that. And now you haven't got the attention because what? Because he's respected and everyone loves him and they don't want to disrespect him by throwing attention directly your way? Did you ever see a movie? Hey, were you married since birth? Okay. No. I'm going to give you one sentence on why you should know men want you. Here's the sentence. Do you see what we fuck? I'll repeat it again. Do you see what we fuck? it's not always good. Most of the time it's bad. Until we get some money, or we the prettiest around, if that you're lucky to be that, and even then, you don't always fuck the best. I bet you Brad Pitt was killing it in Hollywood, still hit a 6. I'm just saying. Could be Cali 6, could be a real 6, it don't matter. Could be a Hollywood 6, it don't matter. Because guess what? He could have done better. But, Ayesha Curry, Mrs. Curry, out of all due respect, do you see what we fuck? We fuck trash all the time. All the time. When we find one good woman, one beautiful chick, even for one night, oh wow, that's a highlight. We'll tell. That's going the annals of VJ history. You feel me? But no, annals. No pun intended. Butt sex. But Miss Curry, dudes be fucking a lot of trash, and I will be honest. Ayesha Curry is super beautiful, but she doesn't have, like, to me, she doesn't hit me with that same, like, sexiness as, like, man, a J-Lo, or, like, for a lot of people, well, I mean, I'll be honest, Pamela Anderson or whatever, like, they hit you with some twinge of something sort of fucked up, really, that you're like, God damn, this bitch is crazy, right? When I look at Ayesha Curry, she doesn't necessarily do that for me, but and I'm going to repeat it again. Do you see what we fuck? Because if any of us had a chance of what we are fucking you normally versus Ayesha Curry, easy. Give me that. We out. So, girl, relax. Those are, millionaire problems when when your man's a legend. Come on. A champion. You good. And I don't mean to come off crass, but chill. And Steph, get her some flowers. Give her a hall pass. I'm just kidding. Actually, y'all do what you do. But I'm not a marriage counselor. And I've never been married, so I'm not one to even try to pretend to give out advice. But Ayesha, just remember that sentence. And you'll never have to wonder if anyone's looking at you, trying to imaginarily bust on them loins. Pause. Sheesh. You know what? Probably gonna delete this one too. This podcast is about to get shit off. God damn, that was terrible. Lawsuits coming in. That's how you know when you get big. Pause. When lawsuits come in. When your podcast get lawsuits in, all them fools trying to get some likes, get a lawsuit, man. You want some views and likes on your podcast? Get sued. Hey. Have a reason to get a high-paid lawyer. TMZ will take it from there. Diddle-it-diddle-it-diddle-it-do. Diddle-it-diddle-it-diddle-it-do. Dave Chappelle. Don't fucking sue me for that one, buddy. Because, man, I used to fucking hum that song when I was playing basketball, or like after I made a layup. I couldn't remember who it was, and I finally remembered it was Dave Chappelle being awesome on the show. Which I just realized most people, like under 20 who are listening to this never watched the show. And it's the best sketch show ever. Best. So, I came to realize an interesting thing about women. And I love women, everyone knows that. But guess what? I also hate women. Sometimes. Some women. The worst women. My mom. Hate her. You know why? She hates me. Do I appreciate her? Yes. So is my hate sort of like love? Yeah. Wouldn't change a thing about my childhood. Made me who I am. I got my limbs and stuff. I'm focused. I know I got skills above certain people. I got that grit, that grind, that pressure, and that heat made me a diamond. I'm straight out the fire. I'm Bane. You Batman. I got you, bitch. But, you know, I realized something about women. But before I go into this, let me just say, Happy Mother's Day, everyone. That was yesterday. And, I didn't do shit, but any of you all that are mothers or have mothers, bless you. And, Gesundheit. And, pat you on the back and get you a napkin, a tissue, because you deserve it. And, you know, upper respiratory illness. But no, I'm just kidding. No, for real. I used to always put something on Instagram, like on Mother's Day, and put shit yesterday. I used to put something like, oh, for those of you wonderful to actually care about your kid. Fuck, man. No one gives a fuck about my problems, but I gotta handle them. At the most, honestly, people probably like cheer when they hear the problems. So hopefully, probably all my enemies are subscribed to the podcast, and you should too. iTunes and YouTube, we're there. And are all the podcasts up on the YouTube? No. Why? I suck. But at least are they up on iTunes? Yes. Subscribe both places. Help a bros out. Help a bros out. Let me get out of here into a real thing. Let me get a haircut, man. You know? Let me get a fucking haircut, dog. I started off with the fade and now I've got a comb over. This shit trash. Help me. So this thing that I realized about women, and Happy Mother's Day again, in all seriousness. I realized that women and men take jokes way differently, obviously. First of all, men jokes are like, especially when they're with other men, part of the language. Like, you're busting on each other, pause. You're making fun of each other, and the more you get made fun of and the easier you deflect and or come back with stuff, sort of like the more camaraderie you build, the closer your relationships with these men are. And it's sort of built by essentially like being offensive, being mean, being rude, you know? But, you know, that's how it's built. When I was young, in our household, it wasn't like that. So when I got outside the household into school and stuff, at first we got really sort of, to be honest, like intensely bullied in Kansas as like some of the only brown people there in like the 80s and shit. Early 90s, no one knew what the fuck was going on. When we came to Phoenix, shit changed. There's a lot more brown and black kids, and then like people still kept joking, but it wasn't like maliciousness. So I mean, before there was maliciousness, there wasn't really jokes. So we come from that very defensive at first, and then getting used to out here where people are just building camaraderie by joking and stuff. It's a little different, and then once you realize it, oh, okay. You know, it took me probably like a decade. Like, it probably wasn't until like I was like nearly out of high school before I sort of got it. But that's what it is. So what I'm saying is, I understand that joking part aspect sort of like a girl a little bit, and definitely as a dude, because in my early stages, like, I think it's similar. Like, when other people are saying nasty things to you, even if they like you, it's hard to process that the way that people joke around often. And I should say dudes joke around often, because there is a different way that people, like, dudes naturally don't joke with girls like that. I do. I fuck up. I just do everything the opposite as everyone. So that gets me into a lot of trouble, and it has. So a lot, you know, only recently, maybe a couple years ago, I was like, maybe I gotta chill with like joking or saying immediately what comes to mind, like I do with to get a laugh. Maybe I should just relax when it comes to women and be like a little bit more aware. But still, it's interesting to me that I still get into issues even while trying to avoid issues. What with the opposite sex. And we'll get into that. But what I noticed is that, so dudes, that's our language, joking against each other to each other, okay? To women, we avoid that. We don't joke. Generally speaking, obviously, I just told you I do the opposite. Usually, and I try not to now. But women, like I said, between each other and men, like, they don't joke that much. I do know some girls that are really funny and joke a lot, so I'm saying generally. But these same women do like watching jokes from someone who's supposed to say jokes, like a comedian on stage or a person in a movie. Someone who is, they don't have to be a star, but that is their position. So in a weird way, it's like men are always hoping to hear jokes from anybody. Because like if I hear girls joking around, it's the best shit ever. I'm automatically, instantly attracted to them in some form. But I don't think that's always the case with women. Like, they might want us to be funny, but like some humor can be extremely offensive and push the edge. And a lot of the things I say sort of fall into that category probably. So, you gotta be careful. One thing and one piece of advice that I don't follow myself, of course. But, it's interesting though, because like girls love going to comedy shows. They love laughing. They love humor, but they almost love it better in a show form from a stranger than they do from someone close to them. And I mean, I would love to hear from any women that, I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of them, but fuck it, like, do any women agree or disagree? I'd love to hear from their angle. I'll have to hit my sister up about it. She'll probably understand what I'm saying, because she knows I come from a good place. All you guys probably think I'm a piece of shit, and hey, it's cool, I get it. And I appreciate you guys listening and subscribing to the show, you know what I'm saying? Review too, please, love ya. But it's just interesting to me that I saw that dynamic. And then, it just seems that, like, for lack of better words, women are sort of terrible at taking jokes from people that they know in general. And if they are good at taking jokes from people they know, call me. We don't have to date. Let's just hang. Because that's all I want. Funny people, funny times, and to get fucking drugged out to the point of almost overdose, But, so, oh yeah, it's also, like, they prefer it from strangers who they give the platform to joke, but anyone that they view as not as, like, that particular person that they give the right to joke to as a part of a show that they're going to enjoy, they'll take it more offensively, it seems. Even if that person is a comedian. Usually. If they know the comedian person and they say some slick shit after a while, it's like, yo, what the fuck? It's still, you saying some slick shit. What the fuck, nigga? So the thing that made me sort of like delve into this and think about it was this chick. We'll call her N-Dog, because I'll make this a lot easier. So N-Dog, she's like sort of a casual acquaintance. Like, I've known her for like years from like a bunch of different homies that sort of knew her, sort of did business with her, and we get connected on like random projects or different stuff, just like different, like a million different things. But I think, I reached out to her on Facebook. I was just bored or something, just trying to say what's up. She wanted to end up linking. We linked. We started talking. I mean, we ended up doing shrooms like the first night. That was pretty dope. But we started talking business like pretty quickly, because we were both sort of like on our business shit. I'm definitely on my business shit. She's sort of disrespectful, but true though. So not disrespectful, just keeping it gully. And she she wanted to like have some help with like her project, like putting up for sale online. I was like, yo, I do that. I got you. I could help you with that. Um, I mean, she saw that I was online. I didn't really say I got you. Like, I'm not that cool with this chick. Like, I know that even though we're cool, we're like casual acquaintances, the vibe has never been right. Like, she's always had like that. Like, I'm a ultra hippie without knowing what it's like to be a hippie because I'm just a upper class white American who doesn't really know what it's like to live off the land or any of that shit. But I like crystals and think that they could, cure me of breast cancer and shit. Like, okay. So that type of shit annoys me. Plus, she's like bossy. And as what I just touched on, I'm a true entrepreneur. I don't like being bossed around anyway. That probably stems from my childhood period. But it's especially worse when it's like someone who's just supposed to be a homie you might do some business with or not, and they start getting bossy. Even if there's not business, like she's always like that, like just like, oh, look this up, do this, oh yeah, check this out, hey, I think you should, oh, when do you want to call, like thinking she's like my main priority. Yo, I have a life, I got shit to do. If I'm not recording a podcast every week, like that's a thing I gotta fix. This is a major part of my life, and it's going to be for a long time, maybe forever. If I don't have this running as a well-oiled machine, how am I supposed to like, you're not going to take anything else like that's new is not going to take priority. Okay? So over this. So it's like, obviously I don't have everything fully set and I'm trying to get everything fucking handled and more streamlined. And you're trying to like add another project to my shit and be bossy about it and act as if it's a priority when I have other shit that's more important that's for me. And let's not forget the fact, like, a business of mine collapsed, and it's mostly due to someone, not taking care of it properly, and it just fucking fell through. So I'm really not looking to join anyone in any ventures. I know I could bring things up from 0 to 100, and I'm doing that currently right now, including with this podcast. Other people, they don't have that in them. And I'm doing that with like 3 projects right now. And I would love to cut them down or have them make more money so I could hire people, but this is what it is. So we're not vibing. So I already know I'm not really looking into this business thing that she wants to do. But I realize, well, it comes at like pretty much no cost and a very low time cost too. And I could set up and sort of milk this money. But still, it's never a good idea to be with someone who you don't vibe with initially and you have a weird, bad, uncomfortable feeling about initially. And that's what I had. So I'm not lying to myself. There's been plenty of times I've seen a business opportunity and ignored my better judgment because of the opportunity and didn't do shit right. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my homie sent me something about my brother, and it's too important for me to even read right now. So, so all these things are just not working right, and then she hits me with with a meme one of these days, as she's like like just taking her time doing some shit, but wants me to do some shit all quick, whatever. That's just a moot point. But she sends me a meme through some conversation, and the meme says something about punching dudes in the dick. And that's fine. It was sort of funny. Got a little giggle from me, right? But then I joked back something about no one's gonna punch me in the dick. No chick's gonna punch me in the dick. I said, no one's going to punch me in the dick, especially a chick, unless she's going to do it with her mouth. That was almost literally what I said. And that was the end of our friendship. And all that business shit we're talking. And honestly, I couldn't be happier that I said it to end it like that. Nice, quick, easy, don't even have to ever think about it again, and it makes a good story. But think about how dumb that is. Like, after that, she tried to tell me when after that. So she made the joke first. I flipped the joke that she said, and then she found and took offense to it, even though literally it is flipping the joke that she said and brought up. And just think about how unfair that is and what that really entails. If this is just a friendship and no money's even being exchanged right now, and you think you're a hot mama jama and you can just say some fucking shit like whatever, and then someone else is just supposed to eat it, and then or they're just supposed to accept your joke however you want it to be accepted, and then they're not allowed to joke, that's ridiculous. That is not equality. This is why I have problems with people who think that they're fucking feminists. Oh no, who are feminists but think they're like about equality. No. Feminism is here, one side of the spectrum of rights, of theories of rights, and the right side is on the opposite side of the spectrum, chauvinism. One is females are top, females are best, females deserve all the rights, and men don't. And chauvinism is the exact opposite. Men deserve all the rights and females don't. Hey, guess what? They're both not correct. In the middle, where equality is what's correct. Everyone's allowed to do what they want to do. Okay? Even if you find it offensive. So she found it the joke offensive, my joke, and she said that it wasn't funny. As a bullshit comedic entity myself, a person who's going to do stand-up, pays attention to stand-up, has his own podcast, All Talk No Thought. Please follow me. Subscribe, review, like it, share with your friends. And, you're gonna fucking tell me that a joke that I said, flipping your shit, isn't funny, is inappropriate, and is offensive. Hey, you're entitled to your opinion, but let me school you on something about jokes. In the words of the late, great Patrice O'Neill, all jokes come from the same place. All jokes come from the same place, and that's fucking it. If it's a bad joke, it just means you don't like it. Someone else found it funny. The person who said it probably found it funny. This is why some people like some comedians and hate other ones. I have friends who love Crystalia and have other ones who hate Crystalia. I have friends who love Bobby Lee and other ones who hate Bobby Lee. And same with Joe Rogan and all of them. And guess what? They're all actually funny. You just don't like their type, and you're entitled to that. But guess what? You can't tell them to quit. You can't tell them to stop making jokes. That would be stupid. You understand, since they're strangers, you don't say it, but whenever someone tells someone else, oh, that joke wasn't funny, shut the fuck up. Either you didn't get it or you didn't like it. But it's Gucci. You don't have to laugh. You could bust on them back. But hey, fuck you. Idiot. Couldn't seem like more of an idiot than doing that. Acting like you're the fucking joke police. Sending me a meme. Telling me memes are more appropriate than comments. Shut the fuck up. They're the same shit. Bullshit. I am stupid happy. Just stupid fucking... Just stupid. Come on, suck a dick. Sorry, guys. Just texting in the middle of the podcast. It's so respectful. Sorry. But yeah. Hey, women. I love you. And I don't want you to think that I hate you. You guys are the best. There's nothing without you. But hey, Those of you that don't know how to take jokes, learn. That's so fucking dumb. Anyway, I still love you, I promise you. And I know the feminists are going to be killing me, and shit, who knows? Maybe I get famous off of the worst publicity. And that's okay, because people will remember me for 2 days. That's just a news cycle, guys. The longest news cycle about a death I've ever seen in this current generation is Nipsey. I ain't gonna lie. Still out there ringing. He been dead for a month and a half. And bless you, brother. Thank you for everything. We just following our dreams, man. I'm just being me. This is what it is. And wow, by the way, the first podcast, the shit that I deleted, we were talking about the same exact shit. Came out way worse. I was just in a bad mood. Shit came out crazy. This shit came out crazy too, I'm sure. But it's been worse. I've said worse. And I just did, and I deleted it. So, and that was the first time ever. I don't know what it was. I think it was just my mood. I'm better now. I feel great. I look like shit, but I feel the opposite of what I look like. I look terrible, but I feel the opposite of what I look like. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh man, this is a fact. Yeah, as a kid, I used to think that hitting people for a laugh was a no victim crime. God, my sense of shit was so fucked up as a kid. So, what I mean by that is like, I had so much love for everyone as a kid. I still do, but I'm more defensive now for sure. I just thought that like who you are and who you were inside was just so obvious to everyone outside, as if they could read your mind. I thought like life was that much of an open book. It's not. I knew I couldn't read other people's minds. I knew I was living a fucked up life, but for some reason I just wanted something from these classmates, these strangers. And that's how I went about it. Now, for some reason, with these classmates and essentially strangers or barely friends, as we can call them, be friends, I wouldn't try to hurt them or maim them, but I wouldn't try to hurt them to maim them or to make them feel bad. But if I thought something was hilarious, like throwing a water bottle to throw a water bottle at somebody and like it hit them in the face and like the water blew up, or like shake up a Coke can and like throw it at someone's like leg and have it blow up on their leg, like I used to think that was perfectly okay. Just hit, hey, what's up, Billy? Chuck. Hit him in the eye with a paper plane. Wow! Oh my God! The three of us inside are laughing. He's crying, and like, I'm the one that's getting bullied and picked on mostly. So it's not, and I have the best grades in the school, so it's not like it's a big problem. However, it's a sort of a problem being an idiot like that. But yeah, as a kid, I just used to think it was a no victim crime. Like, I'll just do this. We get the laughs. It's all good. And maybe some of that attitude is what makes me joke around too much and self-sabotage with people. With people. Especially chicks who are like, this guy's not on stage, he's terrible. This guy's not on stage, he's the worst. The funniest thing is I get a decent response online from my stupid fucking videos that I clip off the podcast, and the math, it don't make sense. But here I'm on stage, and I love everyone that follows me and like and subscribe to All Talk, No Thought. And yes, there's been at least 3 times I forgot the name of my podcast, this podcast. And is it okay? Yes. Why? Because I'm running this shit. And for me, AT&T, it's not a big deal. Boop beep. Doop 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 beep doop beep beep boop beep. That's why Yo, what if you read Braille, which is like what the dots that blind people read, and like in your brain, like it hit music, like. Wow, I can't make an instrument noise with my mouth at all. Hey, wow, that was pretty good, actually. Pretty damn great. One of the coolest out, man. Man, dude, these people out here, like, getting so fucking cocky with their shit. I mean, do people, like, not realize in their content how crazy they look? I know I look fucking crazy. I embrace it. It's cool. I don't have a job. I'm a felon. I'm gonna figure it out. I embrace it. I'm going to figure it out. I'm a true entrepreneur. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay? However, these other people, when they're talking about how great they are on fucking line, but like, they actually believe it. Hey, if you're great, you'd be like me and just produce rather than tell people you're great. See, I don't even know if I'm great, but guess what? I think I might be. But I don't have time to tell people. They'll know or they won't. But you have time to tell people you're great? Guess what? You're not doing enough work. I'm sorry. Promote it? Get out. You think just because you have some fucking content out there, a podcast or some songs, people need to listen to it? Nah. They don't. They don't need to listen to this shit either. We can only keep them here if the shit was good, and that's why I deleted that last shit, because guess what? I thought if someone was listening to this the first time, I'm coming off like a bitter old man. Looking sexy as shit as 32, talking like a 78-year-old. Talking like Trump's dad. Talking like Trump's dad in the 80s. Ugh. Everything sucks. We only got 20 millionth. We only got 20 millionth to give you, Juniors. Everything's terrible. Look at this. We only got 20 million in the bank. We only got like 200 million in the bank. What the fuck am I doing now? Now I'm starting to hit the weird thing, man. And don't make me do it, man. I'll hit you in the fucking face with a fucking Coke can, make it explode, laugh in your face on that shit, and then show my friends. And we'll be laughing, you'll be crying. Because guess what? No victim crime. No victim crime, God. God damn it. They just playing some music next door. This sucks, man. I wonder how loud this fucking fan sounds. This, man. When am I gonna get money, dude? When am I gonna get money? I need to, like, I'm out of room in this fucking place. This shit trash, man. This shit trash, man. I gotta make money, man. I haven't sold anything online for like 2 days. Should make me worried. Should make me worried. I was hoping that maybe in the middle of the show I'd just look back and look down on the phone and there'd be money there. Money for me. Yo, I just gave my fucking pinky toe a carpet burn, bro. Yeah, guess what? I'm not wearing no shoes or socks, man. Why? Dude. Am I wearing pants today? No, but I'm wearing shorts, so it's better than the briefs that I was wearing last time, you know? Yeah. How much little money would you need to be bribed to punch a kid? Think about it. How much would you need? What if nobody ever would know about it? Like, you could punch this kid, nobody would know. Nobody ever. Just the person paying you on the bet. Would you do it? The fact that you're thinking about it proves you're sort of a piece of shit. Just a little bit. Because guess what? The fact that I even thought about the question, because I had the answer when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I might. It depends on the age of the kid. It depends if I can choose where I want to hit him and how hard I want to hit him. And if they even say, yeah, you got to go like 50%, like your strength, yeah, I'm hitting the kid right in the fucking shoulder. Right in the chest, actually. You know what I'm saying? Or the leg. Yeah, the leg. That'd be good. And, yeah, I'll collect. You know? If it was a kid I loved, oh, that's tough. If it was a kid that I didn't know but people would know, like if I didn't know this kid but other people would know I punched this kid for money, would I do it? My first answer was no, but I'm sorry, I'm leaning towards yes because that's how little I give a fuck about what y'all think. And that's even more, that's fucked up, man. That means I'll punch a kid for money, dude. And I just learned something about myself. And that's my own topic. I didn't even have my own answer till right now. Wow. We all have a little piece of shit in us. And it's not just in our rectum. It's in our souls. If you thought about that, you have a little piece of shit in you. Just even thought about it. Like, once I said it, like, if I was like, hey, would you punch your kid? You didn't immediately be like, no, what are you, fucking dumb? What are you, crazy? Hold on, 911. This guy's thinking about punching a kid. What should I do? Then you're real. You know what? You're a good person. But that's less than 1% of you. Because everyone else was like, man, I would punch my own kid. A lot of people would punch their own kid for this challenge. Like, yeah, would you punch a kid? Like, fuck yeah. Oh, shit, well, I mean, which kid? Shit, I'll provide the kid. Provide the kid, I'll provide the hands. It ain't a thing. Show me where to work this. What do you want to see? You need it on video? You're going to delete it, right? No one else is going to know. You know what? I don't really care about what people say either. I was just listening to All Talk, No Thought. VJ told me it's Gucci. I'm going to live through it. 2-day news cycle at best, man. 2-day news cycle at best. That's crazy. Is my face greasy? Yes. Is it crazy that it's greasy? No. Why? Dude, stop asking. Stop asking me questions that I have to fucking answer rhetorically. What if no one knew that you were going to punch a kid? Sorry, I'm just deleting these notes out. I'm not texting anyone, you fucks. Goddamn. Like and subscribe. So fucking dumb. Oh, man. Yo, one of the things I hate most in life, I hate it, is being sticky. Like, you know, the thing that would drive me so crazy when I was a kid was, like, you get pancakes, right? And the syrup, you get syrup. You know what I'm saying? The butter's on there, you spread the butter. You get the syrup, you douse that bitch in syrup, put some on the side, too. Because you need that shit wet when you eat it, pause. Or not even pause, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, pause. And you fucking finish this whatever stack of pancakes, kill them, delicious. Syrup was on point, everything was on point. You know what I'm saying? And like, you get up, right? And like, you move towards the counter to put your plate away. And you sort of feel like, yo, there's a sicky spot on my forearm. Oh shit, there's one on my calf too. What the hell? Hey man, what? Oh, my nose is sticky now. What the fuck? And bro, you fucking, every time you leave some pancakes or French toast, man. Every time you eat one, dude. You eat one. That syrup seems like it like gravity affects it. It doesn't, dude. That shit's just flying everywhere. Like, it's coming. I don't know if it's evaporating the air and then there's like a syrup cloud and then it drops a couple drops on my leg. I don't know what it is. I used to get this shit every time, bro. I still think I probably get it. I don't even eat pancakes no more. I'm 32, bro. I haven't eaten this shit since I was like 7. I hate being sticky that much. I don't even eat fucking pancakes. I'm scared of pancakes. Actually, okay, I lie. I started eating pancakes 6 months ago. Okay? But this is how serious I am. I'm scared. I hate being sticky, man. And it sucks even worse, as you probably noticed. Because the fan's here. I get sweaty as shit. I might be sweating right now and I feel perfectly fine. The wind from this thing is blowing directly on my face and balls. Okay? My balls, which I wear in a pouch under here, under my shirt. So this whole area is getting hit with this thing. It feels great. I love it. It's nice. It's breezy. It's summer breezy in AZ, baby. But, you know what happens when you sweat a lot, especially out of your face? Or really anywhere? It becomes dry sweat later. Dry sweat. And you know what dry sweat feels like on your fucking skin? Sticky. And so the boy who doesn't even eat pancakes because of a couple drops of atmospheric fucking non-gravity bound maple syrup, the best type being honestly from Walmart. The Walmart Great Value syrup is really good, by the way. It's underrated, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good. Or I haven't eaten it so long, I don't really know. But I'm covered in dried sweat, man, all the time. And I live in Arizona. I'm sticky all the fucking time, dude. I have to plan my showers out because I know I'm going to get sticky. I'll be like, oh, I should take a shower in the morning. Well, I have to go to the post office, and guess what? You don't have your license right now, so it's going to be some sort of public transportation or walk, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to be sweaty, and then you're going to be dry sweaty, and then you're going to be sticky. And guess what? You hate sticky, but it's just what it is. And it's funny that I hate sticky so much and I sweat so much because my family's from India, and if I was born out in India, oh, that's all I would know. Every time I go to India, we're in the jungles at the southern tip. It is crazy. That crisp feeling, that clean feeling you feel coming out the shower in America does not exist in where we're from. There's no AC. No doors there. You just hang out. And usually your mind sort of gives up about like 4 to 7 days in. Our minds would. Me and my sister. We just be like, all right, well, this is it. We're here for a fucking few months to a year. Haha. Ha ha ha. Fucking sucks. God damn, I'm fucking ugly right now. Ugh. When the handsomest dude in the world says he's ugly. Ha! Yeah, I know I'm handsome. Suck a dick. And I'm losing weight. Holler at your boy. If you trying to fuck and you're a verifiable girl, like I need to see the blue check, we can do something. We can do something, you know what I'm saying? We can do something. Oh, wow. 48 minutes, huh? Let's see here. Oh, wow. These are some crazy notes. Did I really write all this shit? Okay, let's see. Which one of these? Oh, this is stupid, but I could fill it up. So, what am I, stat stuffer? What am I, Jamal Crawford out here on these Phoenix Suns? Is he even on the squad no more? I think he already got traded somehow. Boy, he just dropping 50 everywhere, though. He the truth. Yeah. Okay, I'll finish up on this stupid-ass point. And then you guys can just go on with your lives and be productive and not have to listen to this craziness. You guys remember Encyclopedia Brown? You don't if you're fucking younger than 25, but do you guys know who Encyclopedia Brown is? Encyclopedia Brown was this kid detective. He's pretty much baby Sherlock Holmes. He knew what the fuck to do. But he was the only one that knew what the fuck to do. And, you know, that doesn't exist anymore. Because guess what, Encyclopedia Brown? You memorized the encyclopedia. You knew A through Z. That's cool, buddy. When was that written? Not today. We got the internet now, man. We don't need Encyclopedia Brown, man. We need Internet Brown or Google Brown. Okay? And I appreciate that last name. You up in the culture, brother. You were white, but your last name hitting it hard. Because Internet Brown and Google Brown might as well be some dudes living in Bangladesh, killing it off the telemarketing game, and on the side making probably 1.2 million rupees just off of flipping shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Google Brown, he'll figure it out for you. You want something? You want an answer? Who killed JFK? Google Brown? Barry. Barry did. A guy named Barry. Right. So, nobody even knows what the fucking encyclopedia is nowadays. For real. Oh, man, yeah, I was reading the encyclopedia. The what? They had those now since Alexandria fucking got burned? Wow. What are those again? That's when the monkeys, like, that's what and they're in the periphery group thing, right? I love when people act like they know when something's going on. Or know something about something they obviously don't. It's almost like one of the easiest things to see through, but but so many people lie to themselves that they see it. Like whenever someone's like, oh yeah, that one thing, oh yeah, and then they're like, oh yeah, I know that rapper. Yeah, he's from around the south. He's in the south, right, and they just sort of like ride. They like start a sentence and like hope someone start an idea and hope that other people who are around sort of fill up that information. It's sort of actually a fantastic way to get around and act like you don't know shit. But why do people feel like they need to know everything? Like, just admit you don't know shit and then learn it and then you'll know this shit. And then now you don't have to say that no more. It's pretty obvious to me. But yet, even sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, you ever listen to Casper Sayao or whatever the fuck? I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, maybe. That's my no now. That's my I don't know. Like I do with the hot chick. Sounds like I'm almost having sex too. Why does that noise even exist? Why do we make that when we see hot chick? That's so weird. Yeah, God. Yeah. It's almost like pain. Yeah. The pain and pleasure thing probably is pretty close together, even though I'm afraid. Anyway. I don't know what the fuck I just talked about, but I'm out, man. I'm fucking out. Encyclopedia Brown doesn't exist. He out too. Internet Brown, Google Brown, they took him over. Do you know how to even spell encyclopedia? You'd have to Google it to figure it out. Anyway, another episode of All Talk No Thought down. It's your boy VJ. I'm thinking about changing my IG name, but for right now it's still ITSMRVJ. So say what's up. Love y'all. Seriously, I really do love y'all and I appreciate you listening. I mean, the whole reason I deleted that first 20 minutes is because it wasn't good enough for you guys. So even though I talk a lot of shit, and I talk a lot of shit to myself and to y'all and to everybody else, you know it's all love. Come on, man. Did I smile once in this fucking show? Probably not. Did I laugh once in this fucking show? For sure. Do I have more rhetorical questions that I'm going to answer real quick before I end the show? Yes. Okay, so I'm out. Oh my God. Choked on a little bit of my spit. Yeah, we're going to leave that in. Bye.